Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Today's video just going to be unboxing a new poposoap solar pump. Now this is typically used for anything from like your solar fountains, out to sort of bigger water features. But what we'll do guys is just show you everything from sort of unboxing to setup, just kind of how you get these things working, and also some of the kind of unique features that this one has. I really think you're going to enjoy this pump. Certainly guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. Got a lot of content coming out, a few more projects and builds going on. I've got another proposed pond project coming up very soon as well, so certainly stay tuned for that. But with that said, let's jump straight into it and unbox this new pond pump and fountain. Alright guys, I'm just going to get this unboxed and show you what comes inside the pack of this solar fountain kit here. Alright guys, so just to show you here, this is what comes in the kit. The pump and attachments will be inside of this box here, which is going to be your filter box. Now, one of the great things guys with the solar pumps, of course, is we don't need to wire this, hardwire this anywhere, using the power of the sun, of course. Technology in these solar panels guys has gotten really good over the years. So you can get a lot of power out of essentially a very small pump here. What I'm going to do is just open up, show you what's inside of here, all the attachments, and then we'll do a sort of initial test here, show you the different nozzles as well, so you can see kind of what you get in the kit. So I'll just open that up and show you that. Alright guys, so you can see here now we've got all the kit out here. Just to show you inside of the box, you're going to have your bag as for your filter media. This is where you're going to get your bacterial filtration. You've also got these as well. So your sort of standard sort of pond balls. Once again, that's to aid in your filtration. We've also got two sets of the foam filters here. Obviously one's going to be a slightly more denser one to pick up your more denser materials. Of course, that's just going to ensure that this pump can run the best it can. Now, one thing with these guys, it's really nice to see, and again, you don't really get this on a lot of the solar pumps, so this bit of kit does sort of exceed the rest, I would say. On this one here, it is adjustable, so I can actually adjust the flow on this here, which means on this one we've got anything from 200, which I don't know if you can just see, 200 liters per hour up to 1680 liters per hour. So once again, guys, you can adjust this. So, depending on how you want the feature to look, you can adjust that on the fly there as well. Now, one thing I'd always suggest, guys, is never to plug in your solar power until you've got the pump sort of submerged in the water. Last thing we want to do is sort of dry run the pump. On these sides, it's never sort of good to leave any of these pumps running without any water to keep the motors clean and cool. You can see here as well, guys, got a nice long bit of cable with this one, again, so that you can really kind of get this a reasonable distance away, so you don't necessarily have to have your solar panel right next to the pond. Give us a little bit more space to work with as well. Now inside of here, and what I'll do is I'll just stop for a second to get out the attachments and show you. Just see here, guys, we've got 3 heads, which I'll show you working in a second here, giving you different styles of kind of fountain. Once again, I'll just kind of quickly show you how you set that up, but very ease of use. Again, there is an instruction manual here, which is very well laid out, so that if you would like to kind of understand, if you're not quite sure how to put things together, certainly take a look at this. Again, all the kind of information here that you would need, again, if you're just kind of unsure of how to get these things together. Myself personally, guys, I've used a lot of these in the past, so I'm a bit familiar how to work, but again, guys, it does provide you with that manual, so if you are a bit unsure how to set these things up, that will be provided in the box as well for you. Now, one thing to mention, guys, you've got these little smaller sponges here. Now, these will go inside of your filter head, so you want to make sure that before you do set this up, we're going to pull off this little cap here, and you can just see inside right now there's already one in there, so they've already set that up for you, which is great. But this is your additional ones, again, cleaning and spares as well on that side. Right, so just as we are putting this together, guys, just to show you here, I've got the top nozzle put in. What we are going to do, once we replace this top on, that top nozzle will come out just through this little hole here, and we're going to use our extender pieces to connect and do that. But you can see I've got the pump positioned in with the media bag, and also there's a handy little way to run your cable outside so that you can close this top down fully here. And guys, as you can see on the diagram here, we've got the blue foam going on top, on the bottom, and then the coarser black foam that goes on top. And then we replace the lid here. And you can just see where that little nozzle is coming out. That should once again line up to this hole here as you put it on, okay? And just so you can see here, we have this all assembled, and you can see it is lining up now so that the top of the pump is going to be pumping out through that little hole here. Now guys, as mentioned, you've got your different adapters. Now with this one here, it does have flow adjustment, so again you can adjust the flow going in and out depending on how you want that to run. You've also got the extender pole here to lift it a bit higher out the water if you'd like, and of course guys, this is your peg for if you want to secure the solar panel onto the ground, but it also has a mounting bracket, so if for example you want to put it, you know, off a fence or something like that, you can do that as well. Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you a test run of this for the first time working in my rec pond here. So this is meant to be a natural swimming pond, still in the process of working on it here, but so one thing just to point out briefly guys, just while I'm running the tests, I won't be using the foams in it, only due to the fact that I'm going to be switching it out and changing the pump volume as I put the different fountain heads on, but you would, if you are setting this up guys and getting it in the water for the first time, want to ensure you are fully set up with all of your sponges attached and everything sort of in place as well once you are getting it into its final place. Show you the pump sort of working first time, and as we just come over here guys, just want to show you on the pump itself. Give me a second, get in here. So if you look at it now, you can see this dial is turned sort of down, okay? Now that's your lowest setting. If I was to turn that the other way, that would be your highest setting. So that's how we're adjusting the flow in there. That would be the highest going horizontal, cross, and then you lowest down there like that. So what we'll do is we'll get that in. I'm going to put the covers on and everything else and just show you that working for the first time here. Alright, so this is on the lowest setting guys. Quite a nice little pump on that one. So this is going at about 200 liters per hour at the moment. I've got the sort of the globe attachment on it. It does form this kind of nice little sort of water globe around the fountain. Good power. One thing that you will notice though guys is I've got the panel here. Now if I just put my hand over it slightly, you can see, you know, it is very sensitive to the sun, so you would need to make sure that you've got this panel in full sun to really get used to it. Now some of these kits do come with a battery backup, which may be worth looking into if you don't sort of get full sun all the time. But what I'll do now is just to crank it up to show you it on the most powerful setting. Just to show you on the lower setting, you can see here it creates this kind of cool little globe out of water. You know, again, just wanted to show you that because I think it's a very nice little kind of feature. Almost looks like a ball of glass kind of around it there. But as you can see, guys, you know, quite a cool little, you know, function or nozzle that you can put on this one. I'll also show you the other two nozzles that you do get with this, but let me just crank up the power for you. And here we have the flow quite a bit higher on that one. You can see really nice kind of globe shape on that. Again, kind of doubles the size of that globe with the higher power of the pump. But let me just whack the other nozzles on so you can see kind of the other two ones you do get to come with it here. Okay, and here's one of the other nozzles. You've got this one as kind of more like a fountain nozzle. I'll just come to the side here just to show you. And there we go, he walked in front of the light. You can just see there. But just taking a look down, guys. Okay, and here is the fountain nozzle that comes with it. Again, got a reasonable amount of height. I'd say you're getting up to about sort of 2 foot lift on that. So again, quite cool for a feature, you know, something you definitely, you know, would notice in any sort of wildlife pond or anything like that. And again, it kind of just brings a little bit of interest and movement to the water. Now, of course, guys, as it has the filter box inside, you're going to get the dual purpose of getting the water filtered at the same time. So perhaps if you had like a very small feature that you just wanted something to provide a bit of interest, a little fountain in it, this would be a great bit of kit, as it's going to do your filter, everything without needing to plug into the wall or anything like that. Sort of fit and forget on that side. Just going to show you the last nozzle on there. Alright guys, so here is the last attachment for it. Now of course guys, when you go do this, you want to secure it, so you can see on the bottom here, it's coming out a little bit at the bottom, but that's just I haven't secured that on properly. The attachments do work great from my usage today, because the last nozzle that it came with here, this one's probably your more kind of powerful fountain nozzle. This one's going to be great if you really want that lift. You can see we're getting about sort of 4.5 to 5 foot here. So overall guys, a great bit of kit. I'd certainly recommend this if you were looking to get into sort of solar pumps and adding one to your existing pond, or if you're looking to build something. These pumps are great for just once again out of the box, does as it says it should, and of course great price on these as well. With that said guys, of course, thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or you want some more information about these pumps, certainly let us know. We'll provide a link in the description below, as well as a link in the comments for you. As always, guys, drop a comment below as to what you think, whether this is one you might use. I certainly feel this is one I would now recommend after using it. But with that said, guys, of course, if you've not seen the friends of the channel, certainly feel free to check them out, go and subscribe. And with that said, guys, if you're not subscribed to our channel, certainly feel free to do so, join our amazing community. Of course, thanks for watching. And with that said, we'll see you on the next one.